Alrighty, hello everybody and welcome into the final game of the day here in the CFP opening round in Season 13. The expanded 12-team playoff has been an absolute delight today. And we've got perhaps the best one coming for you here as number 9, East Carolina, is going on to Statesboro to face the number 8 Georgia Southern Eagles, getting that G5 auto bid. Thanks, Nick, that you can hear me. And if you don't know what the SFA is, it's an online dynasty ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. You can come in, claim a team. You can set the depth chart, set your schemes, set your playbooks, hire coordinators, participate in recruiting server games to help with recruiting and anything under the sun. It's a great time. Feel free to check the description or use the commands in chat. And if you're watching live, you might run into an ad or two, so feel free to drop a Twitch Prime to help support your national champion get their care package, which includes stickers, a national championship trophy, some gear from Home Field. And with that being said, shout out to Home Field, our affiliate. Love them, the best college apparel brand out there. Super comfortable, over 180 plus schools and collections, vintage designs. You will be the coolest person ever if you wear their stuff, and you can use code SFA for a discount, and it works once per email. So get it while it's hot. You can still get some stuff for the holidays. And yeah, we are here for the ECU game. We've been waiting all day for it. And here's a look at the bracket right now. As we know, what 3 teams, and all of the home teams have won. So we saw this morning Tennessee outlast Washington in the closest game of the day so far. Last second touchdown from Bishop Moore, sending them to the sugar against Oklahoma. Then we saw Alabama annihilate the Illini as they will go to the Fiesta to face Stanford. And then we just came from TCU and a rainy Fort Worth dominating the SEC and Georgia on the way to the Cotton Bowl against Minnesota. So now it leads us here. All roads lead to Statesboro, where the G5 auto bid out of nowhere, the Georgia Southern Eagles out of the Sun Belt, our Citrus Bowl winner from last season, takes on East Carolina, who lost to Clemson in the ACC Championship in overtime to lose the bid. And now the winner here has to meet Clemson in the Peach Bowl. Tough draw here for ECU. Let's see if they can do it here. I definitely need a wellness check for this game. It is my team. If you are watching on replay or you haven't been here long or you're just tuning in, so the commentary will be a little less official than normal, as I will be heavily invested into my team, as nobody else has it worse than me when it comes to heartbreak. So let's take a look at the rosters. We'll start with your East Carolina Pirates. They're at number 1 for most of the season, and then they've had a terrible end of the season. They've actually lost 2 of their last 3 games. We lost to North Carolina. Then we had a struggle bus game against Missouri that went to OT. We won that one. And then obviously losing in OT to Clemson. We are led by Christian Richard, the Heisman finalist, the redshirt sophomore. He needs to have a big game, not play hero ball, and he needs to hand it off to Vanilla Vic and let him cook. Please, please, just let Vanilla cook. This game is going to be the tale of the running backs. 2 of the best SFA running backs going head-to-head. Vanilla Vic needs to have a good day. Out wide, you've got Alex Kilpatrick, Ryan Dubose, James O'Neal, and Mario Thurman, the guy who came up a yard short on the Hail Mary. They need to have big days as well. Super speedy receiver core. And at tight end, you've got Dusty Dukes. Vlad Sexton is redshirted. He will not play. And one of the better offensive lines here in the G5. Pretty much all SFA players. Jackie Claude, Gene Dallas, Pat Brown, and Caden Sanker. On the defensive end, it is Josiah Bird, number 13, the freshman. He had a critical sack against Clemson to send it into overtime. And on the other side, the Blake Womack, the end from Colorado. In the middle, Leslie Stirrups and Theodore Chond, all SFA players. Dexter Glasscock was critical against Clemson. Can he do it again? We got Jordy Drake, the speedy middle linebacker. And Charles Spencer, who plays, I think, left outside linebacker. Out wide, it's going to be Mickey Flames and J.R. Swain. And ECU gets an upgrade here. Is Charlie McCoy. He is probable today, so he should play. Hopefully the pass defense is a little bit better today. This redshirt senior is back in action. And in the back, it's going to be Sam Linston and Clint Kubiak, the senior. 1 loss in all these SFA players' careers are over. And our kicker is the, I forget which one that is, the guy, or is it the Groza? In any of the case, Robinson did win it. So let's see what they can cook as they take on Georgia Southern. We'll find their team here. The Ghost of Coco's team was deemed the best team in the group of 5. Led by JJ69, Josh Johnson, the former San Diego State quarterback, transferred over and has been leading the Eagles ever since. And they have a standout sophomore, Trey Inners, an absolutely unbelievable talent. Watch out for him. He is very, very good. At wide receiver, J.J. Young, their all-time best receiver in virtually every category. Ryan Alexander, David Love, all capable receivers, all pretty speedy as well. At tight end, John Patrick, they love to use him. He is insanely good. Gets easy separation all over the place. And then their offensive line is probably the weak spot of the offense. Adam Manning, or what's his name? Yeah, Adam Manning was a transfer portal get. Anthony Butler is a transfer portal get. And Ron White, lower rated obviously for a G5 team, but still pretty good. On the line, it's going to be Kyle Kendrick on one end, Jared Maxey on the other, and in the middle, Brian Williams and the SFA player, the former bust, Albert Ascheri. And at linebacker, George Stevens, Shane Sutton, and Alan Holmes. He is the big one there. And out wide, SFA player Pablo Smalls. He's going to have to be big today in coverage. Richard Bradley, Alex Doty, and the transfer from Tennessee, Malcolm Cope. The safeties is where this team shines. And Ko Simpson, watch out. K.O. Simpson is what they call him with the 99 hit power. So we'll see what they can do today. And the kicker is Bernard Wallace, a freshman who is 11 for 14 on the year, 76-74. Let's get on into it. Enough swallowing around, enough delay in the game here for me. Let's get it going. Here we go. We are going to Statesboro. They do get their own home game here as we do value conference championships. And here comes the prediction. The biggest favorite in the first round, but they are on the road, so no home teams have lost yet. Will Georgia Southern be the first? So who do you think wins? Is it going to be East Carolina, or is it going to be Georgia Southern? We have a nice little regional here in the top left of the bracket. And a North Carolina team and a couple, a South Carolina team and a Georgia team. And let me get my thumbnail here. Oh man, I'm starting to feel the nerves. Playoff football is always so much fun. 2 years ago, I lost to Baylor in the first round on a missed field goal as time expired. Last year, I took care of Georgia in the first round, and then I blew a 21-3 lead in the semifinal to the eventual champions. That you guys all know is Pinstripe in Buffalo. So what epic thing is in store for us on this playoff run? I hope it's not a loss here. Hopefully we can get back to Clemson. Glad you guys are all here. A lot of channel points going down. Hopefully they're on ECU. All in on ECU. Probably a good pick if you look at the overalls, but guess what? I always play down to my opponents, unfortunately. But yes, the road to the playoffs, and this is the beauty of the G5 auto bid. We're giving some exposure to these teams, giving them tourism, helping these programs grow down below. And here we go, folks. The final CFP game of the first round on tap. I cannot believe I have to face Georgia Southern, but here it is. Good luck, everybody. Prayers for the Notebook, the #1 rated defense in the country. And I got to tell you, Statesboro has not been kind to us. We've had thieves. We've had power outages. We've had homeless people. This is a terrible place to play. However, we have done it. We've made it to game day. And you can barely fit, like anybody in the stadium. Barely enough for the TCS Network crew to do their thing. Who is going to Atlanta to the Peach Bowl? Just up the road. Like half the state. We're in the middle of Georgia here. ECU. They were the team to beat, widely considered the team to beat across the country, but all of a sudden the last 3 weeks, they've started to crumble and stumble. They lost to Clemson. They put up a great fight. So which team will show up here? The one we saw all season long or the one that we saw against Missouri? Here we go. Statesboro gets a CFP game. Unbelievable. Allen E. Paulson Stadium as Georgia Southern gets their home game here. Team that nobody thought was going to even make it to the playoff after they suffered that third loss. But 3 straight wins against Coastal and then 2 against Southern Miss got them here with some lucky losses in front of them. So JJ69, will his career end today? As East Carolina is going to kick us off here. The final game of the CFP opening round is on their way. Who wants a date with undefeated Clemson? Here comes the Heisman finalist. Christian Richard. Vanilla Vic was a Heisman finalist as well his freshman year. So one of the best backfields in the country. Immediately making changes here for Christian Richard. Hand off to Vanilla Vic to start the day. He stiffies one man. He goes to the outside. He finds some room. He breaks another tackle and brought down from behind. 1,300 yards on the year for Vanilla Vic. Great year with this new offense. They really spread the rock around, so it doesn't run straight through Vic, unfortunately, as his numbers have suffered since his freshman year. But when we watch him, oh boy, does he look delicious. And not because his name's Vanilla. Split back set. J.D. Gibson is in the game. Quick option. There goes Christian Richard. And he is brought down. That is K.O. Simpson, the strong safety. And if Georgia Southern wants any chance at winning this game, their SFA players, Albert Ashcherry, K.O. Simpson, and more importantly, Malcolm Cope, the Tennessee transfer, are going to have some big-ass game. 3rd and 3 here early. They're going to give it to Ryan DeBose off the edge and nothing doing. A 3-and-out for Georgia Southern. The fans are going crazy. I know you can't hear it because there's about 10 people here. But Georgia Southern stops them here early on. Yes, sir. We are on the ECU local radio brought to you guys by Latina Juice. As they're going to get a run here, and Justin Parker for 12. ECU, 3-and-out. They started out slow against Clemson, so starting out slow here yet again. How is the defense going to play to start the game, though? Definitely more athletic, better rated at all facets, but they've got X-Factor, JJ69, and Trey Inners. And JJ's going to throw it here first. He dumps it out wide. Justin Parker gets about 2. Remember, these linebackers can cover a lot of ground, so those outside runs aren't going to work. And they're going immediately into the Wildcats. So a crazy plan here to start the game. Trey Inners, he's going to hand it off, trying to get to the edge. He stays on his feet. He's still going. The ball's on the ground. Jordy Drake has it. The question is, was this really a fumble? A lot of bodies there. We can't really see what happened. Are they going to review this? Yes, they are. So was he down? I think he might have been, but it's tough to see with that angle. What will the refs call here? Ah, man, I don't know. And it's reversed. Georgia Southern retains. So barely missing a big play for the defense. Georgia Southern back on the field. Hand off to Trey Inners, his first true carry of the game, and he goes for 15. If you let Trey Inners start to believe he can hang with these guys, he is going to be impossible to stop. They come back out in this flex bone, and they must have watched the semifinal from last year, as this is what Buffalo did to kill us. Over the middle, open man, but he drops it. J.R. Swain hitting the receiver. Big time play there for J.R. As the receiver to watch is J.J. Young. Man in motion, that is I believe the tight end out wide is Trey Inners. Once again running. He finds the outside. There goes Inners. Down the sideline. No one catches him. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Trey Inners gives them the lead. I can't watch, man. This is so bad. And for those of you who do not know, this is the third time in SFA history we've had a 12-team playoff. All 3 times, the G5 auto bid has been in the 8 seed. They have beaten a user in the other 2 times. Jay Jettas suffered a loss to App State and Hawaii. Both of those teams would go on to lose to the number 1 seed by 3. So will history repeat itself here? I know who Trey Inners is. You don't have to warn me. I know the problem. So here comes ECU already down 7. They went 3 and out last game, or last drive. What do they have for us today? Yamming it deep. He's hit as he throws. Incomplete for Richard. Unbelievable. I'm convinced the hotel staff put rocks in our mattresses as nobody got a good night's sleep last night. That's why we are off to such a sluggish start. So we're going to get another wide receiver run. Not sure why we run these instead of running to our running back. Vanilla Vic is literally Christian McCaffrey, Austin Eckler, and Josh Jacobs all combined. That's what he's based off of. And you don't give him the ball. 3rd and 13 here for ECU, trying to avoid another 3 and out. Richard, he has to throw it here. Delivers a strike, but that's going to be short of the line to gain. James O'Neal gets his first catch, but another 3 and out for the defense here for Georgia Southern. So 6 plays, no first downs for ECU. Starting off exactly how they started out the Clemson game. 3 and out, touchdown, 3 and out. Justin Parker goes down. So East Carolina not starting out hot here down south. Statesboro has gotten to them. 1st and 10 here for JJ69. What can he do? He's yamming it deep out wide, and he completes it. David Love working on the linebacker. Dexter Glasscock there. Clint Kubiak unable to get over there to help him out. Great play here to start the drive for Georgia Southern. Get the sadness over early. That's what I have to say. I already know I'm going to lose. Georgia Southern now. Maybe a quick throw there over the middle, and he hangs on. Tough grab there for David Love, but he does it. Jordy Drake right on him. 2nd and 3 here. ECU unable to really do anything so far. Man in motion. They love this misdirection. They hand it up to Inners up the middle. His worst rush of the day for 6. He's already up over 50 yards. I am sick. At the 40, already threatening. Split back formation. You got to know where number 38 is at all times. There he gets another handoff. He reverses his field. He finds a hole. He runs over a man. Another 12 yards for Inners. Split back set here. JJ69, he takes off. He has run. He breaks away, and they trip him up from the D-line after 5. And Georgia Southern just looks to be immediately in rhythm. This ECU defense is completely out of sorts here early on. 2nd and 5 here for JSOW. Another handoff to Inners. He reverses his field again, and he falls forward for 8. Never mind, give him 9. He gets the spot. Inside the 15 here for Georgia Southern. Remember, ECU erased a 14-point deficit against Clemson. I'm sure they can do the same here. But a handoff to Inners. He finds some room. Clint Kubiak brings him down. Second and 7 now. Georgia Southern pressing. all Georgia Southern here in the first quarter. Plenty of time over the middle, and he's hit hard. They call it a catch. That's John Patrick. They don't give him the touchdown, of course, ruining my tutty tally. But first and goal here. Can they extend the lead to 14? Enters up the gut. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. They take a 2-score lead here in the first. Yeah, you guys cannot tell me overall matters in this game at all. I'm getting blown out by a 79 overall team, and I'm a 95. I'm, on paper, the second best team in the country, unfortunately. Heartbreak City here in Statesboro is ECU. Doesn't know how to run an offense. So we're going to get a return now. J.R. Swain can't get past the 25. How funny would it be if I'm the first team ever to get blanked on a game day? All right, here comes Christian Richard. What can he do? He dumps that off Dusty Dukes. He gets about nothing. 2nd and 10. Second and now, the 10.5-point favorite, East Carolina, is on the ropes. Christian Richards going to keep it. He has a lead blocker. He gets the block. He goes down, and he gets hit hard by Co Simpson, but he hangs on to the ball. Big hit from Co Simpson as it's another 3rd down. Can you please hand it to the best player on the field? He's not even in the game. What are we doing, people? Why is he out wide, bro? Bring Vanilovic in. Oh, my God. Empty here, 3rd and 2. Dumping it off, and thank God Dusty Dukes hangs on. A 1st down for East Carolina. There we go. Just need to do the small things right. The score will take care of itself. 1st and 10 for East Carolina. Dukes in motion. Richard. He throws that out, and it's just an incompletion as the offensive line has been basically trashed today. He's been hurried every throw. We have an insane offensive line. What are we doing, folks? 2nd and 10. It's been all Georgia Southern. Quick option here. Richard, and he gets hit hard again. Co Simpson's all over the field here early. And eventually that ball is going to start squirting. 3rd and 8 here. ECU already in another terrible situation. Still not giving the ball to Vanilovic. I don't know why we're trying to keep him fresh. As another dump off, and this is short. Alex Kilpatrick. Another punt incoming for East Carolina. Unbelievable start here. Home field advantage matters so greatly in the playoff, as we are getting smoked here by the number 8 seed. All right, handoff to Inners. Can we get a move? Josiah Bird makes a tackle. Nicely done. The freshman. Second and 9 now as the first quarter comes to a close here. We're under a minute. Can East Carolina get some momentum here? They finally get some push, but they throw it to the run at fullback, who breaks 2 tackles. Of course he does. 1st down for like a 60 overall fullback, James Sharp. Josh Johnson having himself a decent day already. 1st and 10 here. Handoff to Trey Inners. He gets some room. He tries to get upfield. Gets about 7. $20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Potentially the last play of the first quarter. It's been all Georgia Southern. 2nd and 3. Handoff to Inners. Cornerback getting involved, and they can't bring him down. Another 1st down here for... He has 100 yards in the first quarter. What are we doing? And they tried to get the snap off, but they will not do it. So at the end of the first, a massive shocker developing here as East Carolina is losing by 14 early on in Statesboro. Georgia Southern leads. And they have the ball here at the 42. Can they keep the momentum? Hand off to Inners. He finds the outside yet again. He's still making moves. Another 6 yards. As Inners goes over 100. Second and 4 now. Man in motion. It's the tight end. And hand it off again. This time JJ69 hangs on to it, and he's going to be short. So a chance for ECU to finally get off the field on defense. Incredibly doubtful, as all you got to do is hand it to Inners. And Georgia Southern's a team who actually gives their best player the ball. Weird how that works. You give your best player the ball, good things happen. As JJ keeps it, he's going to get the first down. Unbelievable. Of course, they run quick option, and the DN doesn't go for JJ. First and 10. Here we go. My suffering tenfold today. Finally, something good happens. We get an incompletion there. Unable to hang on for John Patrick. Second and 10 now as we approach the 40-yard line. They're going to run some Wildcat yet again. So they fake the handoff. No, they give it to him to the outside. He turns the corner. That's another first down for Georgia Southern. Just complete ineptitude for this team. East Carolina looks like a JV school at Colorado School of the Blind. I don't know. They just unable to read a basic jet sweep. First and 10 here inside the 30. Over the middle, that's a first down, and Ryan Alexander gets his first catch of the day. We still yet to see JJ Young get involved, but why should he? He doesn't have to. They're killing us. Because we're going to be down 21-0 here. First and goal here for Georgia Southern. Hands off to Inners. Straight up the gut because, of course, he does. Down to the 1. This team have a better chance at getting a stop and not being on the field. Second and goal here from the 1. Georgia Southern having their way. This is basically Burger King. Hand off to Trey Inners, and touchdown, Georgia Southern. They take a 21-0 lead here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Plenty of time, but after watching this offense, I have zero hope. As Vanilla Vic has 1 carry on the day. As many carries as first downs that we have. 1 here in the first half. So here comes this ECU offense, already getting boos from, and it's the ECU fans who made their way out here. Actually getting cheers for Statesboro crowd. They're loving this offensive scheme. As Vanilla Vic finally gets a second carry. He's averaging 7. I don't know why we wouldn't go for another run. It seems to be working, but no. Keep calling the jet sweep. Second and 3 now. Split back set. Quick option. Here goes Christian Richard. He's going to get murdered again. Malcolm Cope this time. Oh, my. It's the 3rd time Richard's been murdered on the sideline. Eventually, he's going to fumble. First and 10 here for ECU. Richard dumps that one off Dusty Dukes. We're incapable of stretching the ball downfield despite facing like 80 overall corners at the best. Second and 9 here. We are moving the rock, though. There's something positive happening, I guess. They blitz him, dumps it off to Dusty Dukes yet again, who's not supposed to be a receiver. He has 4 catches right now. It's 2/3 of all of Richard's completions here. 3rd and 7. Another chance for Georgia Southern to get off the field. Over the middle, finally a completion, a nice catch. There goes Mario Thurman, breaks a couple of tackles. Finally somebody who actually knows what they're doing. 1 catch, 23 yards. The first big play here for ECU. Hide your notebooks, children. I'm about to murder mine if we keep sucking. As we're going to run hurry up here, we are across the 40. So ECU may be starting to find a rhythm here. Man in motion. They're going to fake the handoff, dump it off to Vanilla Vic. He gets about 4. Plenty of time, but man, giving your opponent a 21-point head start is never good. Split back set for ECU. Quick option again, and they don't pitch it. What's with all the option? Jared Maxey in the backfield. Don't run this option, much option normally. Normally it's read option if we do anything. We might be in fringe field goal range here, but definitely need some more yardage. Hopefully a first down. It's a delayed give to Vanilla Vic. Might be our best offensive strategy as he gets 4. And they're taunting him on the ground. Someone throw a flag, please. But the field goal kicker's coming out. The Guy Award winner. This is a 49-yard field goal here from the middle. The kick is up, and it's off the upright and in, I believe. And they are now down at 21-3. And ECU, they were up 21-3 last year in the semifinals. And there goes Georgia Southern down the sideline. A massive return by Parker inside the 30. And Georgia Southern takes over in plus territory. Unbelievable. Can't believe this is happening, dude. Not even Bama played this well. Georgia Southern out wide. He's going to take off here. JJ breaks a tackle because of course he does. And he fights through 3 guys for a first down. Absolutely incompetence from East Carolina. Unbelievable. Horrible, horrible, horrible. JJ hands it off. Trainers. No, he's going to keep it himself. Falls forward for about 4. Second and 6 here. Time is ticking away, and Georgia Southern does get the second half kickoff, because of course they do. J.J. Johnston, he throws a duck there. Where's the intentional grounding flag? I do not know. These refs are about as blind as my defense. Oh! 3rd and 6 now. Completely empty here. 3 down linemen, or 4. One's way out there wide. Playing contain, I guess. Over the middle, of course. First down, Georgia Southern, because we can't make a tackle because this fucking 20 overall Chris Hopkins is apparently the greatest wide receiver ever. First and goal for Georgia Southern to extend the lead in the biggest surprise we've ever seen in the playoff. And J.J. Johnson stays up and he scores. I can't fucking believe it. He goes down, stays up on his feet, and he gets in. What? Down 28-3. I can't fucking believe it. Fuck this team. Fuck. 28-3 here for Georgia Southern. Here comes ECU. Hands it off to Vanillovic. He has some room. Game's already over, so just run out the clock, please, so we can all go home. We gotta hop on a fucking horse, onto a wagon, onto a fucking 40s Ford truck to get to the airport here. Vanillovic gives him a stiffy. Unbelievable. Vanillovic's going to declare, dude, and this is going to be the last time we ever see him. This is terrible. 28-3 here in Statesboro. Unbelievable. $95 overall, and for what? It's not even halftime and the game's over. I can't believe it. Second best team in the country on paper, losing to some shit stain from Statesboro. I can't. I can't with this, man. Unbelievable. Christian Richard here takes off. He gets a first down. Vanillovic now. He gets another carry. He has 7 carries now. As we have about a minute and a half left in the first half, and the 10.5 point favorite is down by 25. Make it make sense. Christian Richard here, another man coming to the backfield. He's going to throw it, dumps it off to McNeil, who falls forward for about 5. There's Coach TC. He's not having himself a great day on the sideline for sure. Coming out empty yet again. 3rd and 1 here. Handoff. And he gets smoked by Co Simpson, of course. And, yeah, it's 4th and inches, because of course it is. 4th and inches here for East Carolina. And they keep the drive running. Duke's in motion. They're going to throw it. Christian, he takes off, falls down. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Georgia Southern takes over. Because, why? Because, of course, the best idea there is to, on 4th and inches, be in shotgun when you have the best running back in the country and try to scramble. You think you know pain, you don't know ECU football. Trainers, he's going to run all over this defense. 81 overall, doing this to 95 overall safeties and defensive ends. 2nd and 2 here. 52 seconds on the clock here for Georgia Southern. And finally something good happens as we get a sack here. ECU calls a timeout. Can't imagine why. Our offense isn't going to amount anything. Split back set here. 3rd and 11. 45 seconds left for Georgia Southern. Floating it way out wide, and there's J.J. Young. His first big play of the day on a 3rd and long keeps the drive alive. Johnson takes off again. Please just make sure he's down. Second and 14. They're racing back to the line. They only have a 1 timeout left. Josh Johnson, and he is sacked again. So here's the final timeout from Georgia Southern. And he throws it deep off his back foot and a diving grab. Can't hang on. I can't believe it. Something actually went ECU's way, as they're going to have to punt it here. And that goes out of the back of the end zone. So 5 seconds left in the half. ECU down 25. And they are just going to kneel it. Probably the best play they've picked so far today. And at halftime, it's a 28-3 lead for Georgia Southern, shocking the East Carolina Pirates. 28-3 here in Statesboro. The 10.5-point favorites just playing like they're deaf, blind, everything you can imagine. This team just plain out sucks. '79 overall team is giving the dick to the 95 overall. Because of course they are. Every other favorite gets to win except for me. Over 262 yards in total offense here for Georgia Southern. East Carolina barely sniffs the century mark. Surprised we've had no turnovers. God knows it feels like it. And Georgia Southern does receive the receives the kick after half here. Down 25. I have to sit through this second half of awfulness. You put 2,000 hours into this dumb shit, man, and this is what the game gives you. Oh, shout out to Theodore Chon, man. 3 sacks. Wow, man. Look at the scoreboard, you shitter. Fuck. All right, can East Carolina have some sort of dignity here in the second half? J.J. Young makes an acrobatic catch. Where's the Josh Johnson that had 3 turnovers in the Sun Belt Championship? Huh? Where's that version? Where's the version of this team that lost to App State? Like, come on now. Comes Josh Johnson floating that out. Why? There's a pick. Dexter Glasscock. He trucks Trey Inners. He takes out J.J. Johnson and inside the 10. Dexter Glasscock gives this team some sort of life. The first positive play, and we're in the third quarter. Unbelievable. But ECU, is that the thing that triggers this team to turn on the switch? Christian Richard under center in shotgun. They bring a blitz. He escapes. He breaks 1. He stiffies another. He gets 4. It's going to take a village if they want to mount this comeback. It is possible, but it's not going to be pretty. 2nd and 6 here. They got to punch this in. It's a must score. Handoff Anilovic. And he gets about 1. You can't settle for field goals. No more field goals. All touchdowns. Richard on 3rd down, 3rd and 5. Over the middle. Mario Thurman into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. And it was the same guy in the Clemson game that ignited this team, Dexter Glasscock. Will it be him who ignites him again? As now it's an 18-point lead. We know this East Carolina team has it in them. The comes down to if they want it. If they don't want to be the laughing stock of the SFA like they always are. They finally want to actually be fucking good and live up to their potential and win a fucking natty. Come on. Can't have anything nice without adversity. Let's get another one. Josh Johnson's in his brain now. The hopium's starting to come back. It sucks. I hate it. And another catch, this time for John Patrick, the tight end. Now in the full house, according to Mike. Handoff Trey Inners. And can we force a fumble or something? We're itching for another turnover here up in the booth. I know why we're losing. Our team sucks and our play calling's absolutely dreadful. Trainers, though, he stopped here. The defense seems to have waken up in the second half. Maybe they're starting to figure out something here. We're playing like the Broncos played against the Dolphins. We know how good this team is. They're a playoff team, but no, they're about to get the shit kicked out of them like the Broncos against the Dolphins. 3rd and 5. Free blitzer, and he fucking completes it. First down, Georgia Southern. We can't let them have long possessions as they approach the 50-yard line here. Handoff to Inners. The best defense in the country getting bitch slapped by a Sunbelt team. 2nd and 9 here. Dump off to Patrick. He goes out of bounds. So 3rd and medium. The best chance to get off the field on the day for East Carolina. Can they force something? Can they generate something good? 3rd and 7. Don't count out the run. It's going to be a screen pass. Mid-screen, and J.J. Young goes nowhere. 4th and 8. ECU's going to get the ball back. Less than 3 minutes gone here in the half. They're doing what they needed to do. But is it enough? The offense is going to have to really step on the gas here. A lot of work to do. But the Pirates are built for it. The most SFA players in the country. This one's angling to the sideline. We're going to get a return here. And he gets smoked. Literally, this entire Georgia Southern defense is just on steroids. Just absolutely spearing everybody. So 1st and 10 here for the Pirates. They punched in the last one on a short field. Now they've got to mount a real drive. Down 18. Don't look at the scoreboard quite yet. There goes Vanilla Vic. He has some room. Malcolm Cope takes him down. There's 7. If I'm East Carolina, I would be hurrying it up every single play. But, of course, they are not going to do that. Empty here. 2nd and 3. Man in motion. We love giving our receivers the running back job as Malcolm Cope takes him down. Don't know why we run these jet sweeps over and over again to guys who aren't Vanilla Vic. It's just, like, what are you doing? It's like potentially handicapping yourself. 3rd and 2 here. Another man in motion. They give it to another wide receiver. Finally, somebody does something, though. Ryan DeBose gets 5. But it's just like, what is this idea from this OC? Like, what is he doing? I've had this playbook for 7 years, and I've never seen this bad of play calling. Handoff Vanilla Vic, thank God. And wow, the best player on the field runs for 15. Imagine that! Let Vic cook. Free Vanilla Vic, please! I can't. I promised all of these players no playbook changes. First and 10 here, East Carolina. Christian Richard takes off. Slide, please! I just have, like, PTSD from the Buffalo defense forcing fumbles over and over again. 1st and 10, though, East Carolina, they are driving the ball. I do apologize for the bias radio call, but damn it, dude, this team sucks. Vanilla Vic gets 2 here. We're having success running up the middle, not outside, so why do we keep insisting on running it straight at Co Simpson and begging him to lay the boom? I don't get it. Oh, please run a counter to the left. Please run a counter to the left. There it is! Go, Vanilla! He gets 10. Finally a good play call. They hurry up. Maybe they see something they can exploit. We're in the pistol now. Hand off Vanilla up the gut. He's feeling it now. Co Simpson, though, teeing off. This man is a menace. Call him Kareem Jackson back there. 2nd and 10, though. 3rd quarter, this drive's taken way too long, ECU. You got to punch it in. 2nd and 1 here for the Pirates. Down 18. Over the middle, that's a catch. Ryan DeBose gets inside the 5. Once again, smoked by Co Simpson. Stop it. 1st and goal, please. 3 down linemen, just run the ball. Vanilla Vic. It's going to be Richard, and he doesn't get there. Christian Richard is a Heisman finalist for a reason. He can run the ball very well. He's a great quarterback, but damn it, dude. Feed the rock to Vic. We're down. We have to score. 2nd and goal. He's going to throw it. Richard dumps that off. Oh, my God. Touchdown. James O'Neal to the inch. I can't believe it. They don't give him the score. 3rd and goal from the inch-yard line. We come out in shotgun. Have to score here. Richard keeps it up the gut. Touchdown, East Carolina. They pull back within 2 scores. Are they going to go for 2 to try to make it a 10-point game? No, they are not. They are just going to settle. They're not going to curb the momentum. So they're going to be down 11 here in the 3rd quarter. At one point, it was 28-3. We know what happens in Georgia when Georgia teams are up 28-3. The hopium is alive. I can feel it. Oh, no. Why am I psyching myself out? There's no shot. 25 would be the biggest comeback in SFA history. There's no chance I'm lucky enough. Handoff, Trey enters. He finds some room. He gets hit hard. He gets about 5. The defense has woken up here in the 2nd half, even though Trey enters does have 3 touchdowns. Here's the pistol. Game slowly starting to get good. Johnson throws it, tipped away. J.R. Swain, you're a half wide receiver. You have the skills. Just catch it, baby. 3rd and 5 for Georgia Southern. Unable to do much in the 2nd half so far. Can they get a conversion? Man in motion. They bring a blitz. It's picked up. Over the middle, wide open man, J.J. Young. The redshirt senior holds every record you can imagine for the wide receiver. This guy is Statesboro. 3rd quarter winding down. Those possessions starting to become limited. Got to get a stop here. Over the middle and a catch by J.J. Young. Oh, no. Handoff, Trey enters, and he gets stuffed. Second and 9 here. And they are going Wildcat. Trey enters in at quarterback. Man in motion, that's Parker. It's going to be Enters up the gut. He has some room. There goes Enters. And he's caught from behind. Blake Womack saves another touchdown. Unbelievable. Georgia Southern starting to find their offense yet again. First and 10 for Georgia Southern. Inside the 20. Can they re-extend the lead? Enters goes down. J.R. Swain on the tackle out wide. 10 minutes left in the game. East Carolina trying to do the impossible. From the 16-yard line, an 11-point lead. JJ69, he's back. They blitz him. Dumps that one off, and he goes down. John Patrick only gets 2. McCoy on the tackle. 3rd and 9. You have to get a stop here. Have to get a stop. Johnson, he throws that short, and he's brought down. Ryan Alexander. Big stop for East Carolina as we end the third quarter. East Carolina battled back. They got 14 back, but they're still down 11. Ton of work to do. Georgia Southern about to add some points. Can they extend this game? So here's the kick to go up 14. From left hash, it's up, and it's good. 31-17 here for Georgia Southern. Unbelievable game so far. Georgia Southern was leading 28-3 at the end of the first half. ECU found a spark, but I feel like it was just too big of a deficit. This is legacy, man. This is Christian Richard, Vanilla Vic. This is your team, your era. Are you going to let it be defined by a group of 5 lost 2 years in a row? The Heimlich era already got tarnished. Can't let this one go down in flames, too. 1st and 10. Gonna hand it off to Vanilla. No, he keeps it. There goes Richard up the gut. He's still going. Trucking. 16 yards for Richard. I'm ECU, dude. You gotta hurry it up. Come on, folks. Get to the line of scrimmage. And at all costs, man, you just gotta avoid Ko Simpson. He is gonna force a fumble eventually. Yes, Christian Richard's one of the better running quarterbacks in the country. Big reason why he was a Heisman finalist. This guy can cook. Dumps that off to Vanilla, who breaks a tackle. There goes Vanilla. He gets hit hard yet again. This time, Malcolm Cope. God, dude, my players are all going to be in neck braces when we have to face Clemson next week if we survive. This is awful. What a terrible draw, man. You got to face Clemson in the ACC Championship. Then you got to go down to Statesboro, take some licks from the this is like fucking targeting school, and then you go back to play Clemson. Like, Vanilla Vic, though, he's still on his feet. He gets another first down. No matter what you do, you can't hold down my boy Vanilla. We're at the 8-minute mark. They got to start getting some big plays, though. There goes Christian Richard up the gut. Clock stops at the first down. Inside the 30, here they come. .28 yards away from making this a one-score game. ECU, he takes off again. There goes Richard. They're stumbling over themselves. He's cooking. There goes Christian Richard, and he's hit hard by Ko Simpson, but he hangs on. If you remember, Christian Richard was unable to hang on to the rock against Buffalo. Can he do it today? We're inside the 15. The hopium is back, and it is strong. Vanilla Vic takes the carry. He breaks one, and he goes down. Oh, I'm already deep back into this, damn it. I was out. I was in the acceptance stage. Now we're back to the hope. I can't. 2nd and 10 here for East Carolina. Richard floats it. There's Dusty. Turn upfield, baby, and he can't break the tackle. 3rd down. You've got to punch it in. It's 4-down territory. We're going for it. TC's already screaming in the headset. Come on. 3rd and 5. Christian Richard, Vanilla Vic in the backfield. It's going to be a mid-screen. Mario Thurman, please. That is a terrible call. What the fuck are we doing? Ugh. 4th and 5. Here we go. Game pretty much on the line. This is a must convert. Richard, he's going to throw it. Throws it way late to Vanilla. What the fuck are you doing? I can't, dude. What is that call? Is now JJ69 over the middle, and it is caught. JJ Young again. Mickey Flames, get on him. ECU's biggest opponent is versus the red zone. They can never convert when it matters. Against Baylor, we screwed. against Buffalo, Cincinnati, fucking Middle Tennessee State. All these teams, dude. Add Georgia Southern to the list. Is Trey Inners going to get carried? No. JJ keeps it. It's going to be in negative yards. There's still hope for East Carolina. Dexter Glasscock has been the sole provider of hope on this defense. Somebody needs to make a play. Josiah Bird, Mickey Flames, Jarrett Swain. We've yet to see the secondary do anything against either Clemson or Georgia Southern. 3rd and 5. Somebody cook. They're running the clock. These possessions are pretty much gone. The first round coming to the end here as we go inside 5 minutes. Give me a handoff to Inners. Somebody make a play. Please, they get the stop. There's still hope for East Carolina. It's not much, but it's there. Down 2 scores under 5 minutes. They are lining up to bring it the house against this punter. But the missed opportunity, man. 4th and 5. You throw it late to Vanilla. If you hit him right on the break, he had a chance, but unable to do it here. As the clock's just going to keep running. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Can we get a nice return? Nobody breaks through. Angling it towards the sideline. And he drops it, but he picks it up and he gets smoked. No chance at a return there. Unbelievable. The freshman, the redshirt freshman, Ryan DeBose, drops it, and he just gets smackadoodled at the 50. So here comes East Carolina. Empty set. This is the game. You've got to score touchdowns now. No more shitting. J.D. Gibson gets a nice catch, but that's Cedric Knoll, the fullback. But no first down. That clock is continuing to run, and they don't care. They're just lollygagging back to the huddle. Over the middle, another catch. This is O'Neal. Ryan DeBose. Stay on your feet, my guy. 4 minutes left. They need a touchdown desperately. Over the middle, another catch. But these dink and dunks, man, just bleeding the clock away. We're running the clock out on ourselves as we start to hurry it up. Thank goodness. Can we take a shot deep, please? 2nd and 4. And is sacked. Maxey that time, I believe. His first sack of the game. Clock keeps ticking as our left tackle just forgets how to make contact. I don't know what that was. He just let him right through. Only happens to me, man. Only happens to me. Christian Richard here on 3rd and 5. Over the middle, it's caught. That's going to be a first down and out of bounds. James O'Neal. Just like Christian Richard has to throw it short of the sticks every single time. 1st and 10, though. 3 minutes left. As long as we keep those timeouts, there is some sort of a hope here. They delivered that, a strike, and they're going to call him short. Bro, can we not get a fucking call? Give us the spot. 2nd and inches, man in motion, clock still ticks, man. Unbelievable. This is game. Over the middle, and Mario Thurman drops it offline from Richard. This game fucking hates me, man. It's just we get inside the 10 and we turn into a clown show. 3rd and inches. We're not going to get it. Hands it off to Vanilla. He goes outside, and they lose 5 yards. What in the fuck are we doing? What? Look at that hole! Has the ball carrier vision of Trent Richardson, man. Fuck. 4th and 4, game on the line here. To the end zone, Dusty Dukes, touchdown, East Carolina! They finally break through into the end zone here in the 4th quarter. Down a score. It has not been pretty. It has not even been good. But they are down a touchdown. Somehow, someway, with 2 minutes left in all of their timeouts. Dude, fuck this locker room. Fuck this team, dude. All they do is do dumb shit over and over. I fucking hate this team. I hate them. Terrible onside kick. So now it's in the hands of the defense. Can our boys, can they make a play? Can somebody make a play? Get a stop, give our offense some sort of a chance. Handoff and fucking inners, dude. What are we doing? One more first down and it's over. This team deserves the axe. They deserve to get demoted. Hell, send them to FCS for all I care. JJ Johnson, wow, all the room in the world. There he goes. He's pushed out of bounds, but it just sucks, dude. Like, what are we doing, man? Hand off to Trey Inners. They finally get a stop. This game's all but over. Unless they force a turnover, it's nuts, dude. It's over. Unless we get a turnover. Second and goal. 2 minutes left. They are throwing it. Call that a fumble, please! Unbelievable. The clock does stop, but down 7, we'd have to have miss a field goal. This is the game. Either a turnover or we lose. Do not like these odds. They flip the play. They're going to throw it over the middle, touchdown. I can't believe it. J.J. Young. And that's going to clinch it here for Georgia Southern as they're going to win at home, and they will go to the Peach Bowl to face undefeated Clemson. Unbelievable. Just the second most talented team in the country. 95 overall, 99 offense. We outclass every position on their team by like at least 10. This is a 79 overall team, and we get blown the doors off of us. It's terrible. This is the worst East Carolina loss in the history of the SFA, and there have been so much more Chondy awful losses. This one is just pure incompetence. This is ridiculous. This is utterly fucked, dude. This is just, like, I can't even comprehend how shitty this fucking team is. Minute 43 left. This is just unbelievable. Down 28-3 that first half, dude. Ugh. Team of grandmas could have mustered more than 3 points as we continue to let them tee off, dude. Moving the rock, but it's over, dude. Just kneel it out. Jeez, let's get out of Statesboro for the love of heck, man. And like, what is that accuracy? You're 99 overall, Christian Richard. You're a Heisman finalist. It's a fucking 3-yard pass. And then you throw that ball, and it's out of bounds. Ah! I can't, man. Third and 8. Vanilla Vic, and of course we don't get the call. Every other team in the history of forever. What is that spot? That was a first. Fourth down here for East Carolina. Game on the line again, even though it's been on the line, he throws it away. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, dude? I hope you go in the draft, man. I hate you, Christian Richard. You're so bad. Another turnover on downs, and here comes victory formation, folks, as East Carolina has one of the most dramatic falls from grace. They were number 1 for virtually the entire season until something just stopped clicking against North Carolina 3 weeks ago, and they're 1-3 since. The G5 auto bid that got in by the skin of their fucking teeth dominates the best team in the country. And as we hit 000s, Georgia Southern's done the impossible. They take out East Carolina And they have a date with #1 Clemson in the Peach Bowl. An unbelievable run here from Georgia Southern. From start to finish, they were the better team on the field. Trey Inners running this team into the record books. The G5 auto bid has proven they belong, and all higher seeds and home teams have won today here in the first round. Home field matters, folks, and we see it here today as the Christian Richard era may be over. The Vanilla Vic era may be over as well, as ECU has to go back to the drawing board after another horrible playoff performance. That's going to do it here from Statesboro. 38-24. The Eagles win it. We'll see you guys in the quarterfinals. Yeah, I think you're exactly right, man. Dominate the regular season so dominantly that you get no satisfaction from it. You just become bored with the regular season, and then you go to the playoffs and just play like Kansas. It's just unfathomable what this team does. Unfathomable. Can't even say the fucking words, dude. 5 hours of commentary, like fucking 2,000 hours, 2,500 hours, countless hours spent, and I still can't build a team that's anywhere near ready to win a championship. Unbelievable game here. Home field definitely matters in these games. Look at this, dude. It's just inners, and of course, they're just laughing at me. They're just laughing at me. Look at the kicker's name. B. Wallace, are you oh, I'm so upset. I am so salty. And of course, East Carolina battles back, because of course they do. They want to give you hope so that they tear it away yet again. If you are new around here, I am sorry for the outburst in this game. It's just my team is East Carolina, and if you've been around here more than a few seasons, you know historically, I just, for no particular reason, the game screws me over every single year. There's no way to explain this loss other than home field advantage, but it's Statesboro. There's 10 people on the stands. And the redshirt sophomore, please just go to the draft, dude. You played like a loser. Don't, like 3-yard dump offs. This is a fake stat line. 188, 2 touchdowns. Vanilla Vic only given 16 carries. Like this team would blow the doors off Alabama if we just handed the ball to Vanilla Vic the same amount as Tyrone Cox. He got 40 carries. But no, we have to split it. We have to give 5 carries to wide receivers. God knows why. They average 1.5 yards a carry. No, 5 carries for 3 yards. What is that? Half a yard, under a yard. Unbelievable. We did wake up in the second half, though. I will say that. Offensive line did not play well. The defense was just atrocious. Dexter Glasscock gave us a little bit of something, but this team deserved to lose in every way. Congrats to Georgia Southern, dude. They played their tails off. They looked great, and I can't wait to see them against Clemson, as Josh Johnson didn't even have to have that great of a game. He did throw the pick, but he was really just more of a game manager. He did get that really lucky touchdown, even though it was inside the 5. They would have punched it in anyways. But Trey Inners, 180 yards, 3 touchdowns, definitely the leader for this team for the CFP MVP. Receivers, J.J. Young, he was invisible in the first half. He turned it on when it mattered the most to clinch this game for him. The offensive line played fantastic. Coach Simpson just teeing off on people over and over again. Malcolm Cope really wasn't around. He didn't need to be. And, I mean, they didn't let up any big plays. Couple of sacks here. Let's check out, the extracurriculars, as they didn't get any deflections, no forced fumbles, no fumble recoveries. Like, this team didn't need to do anything. They just need to stand there and avoid giving up a big run. And that's what they did. Stood on their head, only held them 24, and the offense took care of the rest. So with that being said, the first round is in the books of this 12-team playoff. Really a fantastic first round if you think about it. Yeah, we had 3 games that wound up as multiple score losses, but I think that they were also all super entertaining no matter what. The best one was that Tennessee-Washington game. That one was a classic. But a shocker here for sure as Georgia Southern gets it done, and they will move on to the second round. And I currently don't have a date for the semifinal or for the quarterfinals. I will make an announcement when I know. At worst, we're going to start the semifinals on Thursday. Might be able to do, it would be 2 on Thursday, as I'm not going to do 4 back-to-back late into the evening. So think most likely scenarios, it's going to be 2 on Thursday, 2 on Friday, and then maybe the semifinals in the morning on Sunday. But like I said, I don't know. We'll see. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. I apologize for my outburst when ECU plays. It's just incredibly frustrating to put so much time into this and have such a dominant regular season and then just have a completely different team show up when the games start to matter. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you guys later. Both VODs and highlight videos will be out tonight for these games. Thanks.